One of the big questions that you hear being asked quite a bit is whether social media is good or bad for our mental health. Obviously, vlogging falls into that category. For the most part, I think that social media is pretty much like any other tool. It can be good, it can be bad. Our perceptions of it make it so. Vlogging, I actually think, skews toward the positive, naturally. But again, our perceptions of it make it what it is. If you think vlogging is bad for you, then it's bad for you. Nobody can really argue with that. If you think it's good for you, it's good for you. And you just kind of got to go with that idea. Perception sort of shapes your reality. I think it's really important that you ensure you have safeguards built into your social media use. So, with that all being said, I'm not an expert on these things. I just have an opinion. And my opinion is that, for the most part, some social media platforms are probably worse for us than others when it comes to our mental health. I'm not really interested in calling out any specific platform, but I am going to break down some categories for you. And when I break those categories down, it's going to be pretty easy to tell which ones I think are good and which ones I think are bad. And when I say good or bad, what I'm actually speaking to is the effect they can have on your mental health in a general sense. I think when you get past the platforms that focus entirely on sharing photographs, and you start to look at the platforms that are more about curating your life experiences, they can be a little more positive. And that brings us to vlogging, because vlogging captures an image and helps you curate your life and allows you to just work through whatever you're trying to work through on camera. And the value in that can be immeasurable. I am the type of person who talks to himself when I'm doing sports or when I'm trying to work through a problem. And that's where vlogging is so great. I get to talk to myself, but I also get to record it. And when I record it, I can make a decision whether or not I want to share that with you. That's pretty awesome. I think that of all the social media platforms that are available, vlogging is likely the most beneficial for your mental health, as long as you don't overdo it. I think that the next most beneficial platform is probably the ones that allow you to curate your life and life events, connections with others, and give you a place to, well, really just connect with people on some sort of platform where there's a healthy amount of give and take going on. I think that the ones where all you're sharing is a photograph and it's probably been heavily edited with a filter or an overlay, those ones are the least beneficial to your mental health. All in all, I like social media. I think that when you strip away the negatives of most social media platforms, you're left with quite a few positives. The benefits of being connected to friends and family, meeting new people, joining new social groups, all those things, if they become available to you through social media, that's pretty good. I got way too deep, way too quick.